1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Check 1, 2. 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 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Yeah, check 1, 2. You hear me clear? 1, 2. Yeah, 1. Oh, well, I don't. Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you for this basketball game between the Greeley Central Wildcats and your Erie Tigers. And hopefully you can hear us loud and clear here. We're having a little bit of issues with our headphones, but if you can hear us, that's all that matters. And Dylan's shaking his head, and there's the opening tip, and it's won there by Greeley Central. That's Speda with it. Spedia. Zapata with it. Now off onto the near side. We'll wheel it for Sasso. Zapata will kick back out up top for Reed Richardson. Sorry, trying to get to know the names of Greeley Central here a little bit. So glad you could join us for our first broadcast of the new year here on the Erie Tiger Network. A student crew here with you. We had a heck of a time trying to get this one up and running, but we are live and we're locked in here as the Tigers will bring it up the court with Kyan Hargrave, the senior, will between the legs dribble. Very inexperienced team as Hargrave will kick. That's Martinez with it. He'll kick it out to the sophomore Barnett. Blake will step back, fires it off to Gebhardt. And they'll reset it here between the circles. Martinez uses the screen, goes down the paint, tried to wipe it off the window, got partially blocked and out of bounds, and that was last touch by Greeley Central. Tigers looking for a win here this evening, trying to get off the schneid a little bit. The girls did earlier today, able to kind of end a losing streak as that one is stolen. Go the other way is Zapata and Sapada laid up and in. Jacob Sapada. Cepeda. We'll get that. Cepeda. Okay, Cepeda. We'll get it right. Now Barnett will inbound here. Gebhardt will catch it near the far circle. Gebhardt working here against Flores. Gebhardt crossover dribble, drives toward the baseline, gets trapped, steps out, and a turnover there for the Tigers. And talking with Callan Gebhardt. In fact, Callan helped us set up for this broadcast a little bit tonight. Callan said, hey, one thing we got to do is eliminate turnovers. We've done that too much here. Now Tigers defending in a zone, little trap here in the backcourt. Little pass, almost lost it between the legs, was Hidalgo. Now the shot, that one comes up short, rebounded by Cepeda. And now it's Hargrave. Coast to coast, dump off, lay off the window and in by Blake Barnett. Tigers all level here, 2 apiece here in the first quarter. Now in the corner, firing. That one's off the mark. Rebounded there by Martinez. Off to Hargrave. Hargrave scans the floor, trying to push the pace here. Tigers working a lot in transition. There's a bucket. No, can't get the bucket to fall in transition. I was about to say that's what they've been looking for in transition. Unable to get that one to fall. Now Hargrave, it'll be kicked. Steals. Hargrave has a 2-on-2. Hargrave slows it down, spins in the lane, drops it off. Barnett fumbles, lays it off the window and in, and gets the bucket. And that's not Barnett, that's Trenton Rowan. Both with the mop tops, get him a little confused sometimes. Harris Gerhardt looking at me. He's got a mop top too, so I might even call him Harris at some point. But Rowan laid it off the glass nicely, and it was a great job of recovering there by Hargrave and able to sneak it back door. And Rowan, he got elbowed in the eye last week, and so rocking a pretty gnarly black eye. Tried to get the three-point play, couldn't get that one to fall. Rebounded away by Central. They'll bring it up the floor. Cepeda will drop it off now, near side timeline. Greeley West working around in the corner for Espinoza. Dropped it into the block for Flores. Tried to get it to fall, couldn't, tipped, and that one is last touch by Espinoza out of bounds. It'll be Erie basketball. 5:10 remaining here in this first quarter. So glad you could join us here for our first broadcast, our first ETN student broadcast of 2022. Dylan Richardson directing, Harris Gerhardt on camera. Blake Barnett fires a 3, a little bit too strong off the back iron. Long rebound, picked up that time by Espinoza. He'll race the floor, drops it for a teammate. Knifing into the lane is Hidalgo, throws it off the back iron and bowls over the top of Trenton Rowan, who picks up the foul against Espinoza. And actually that'll be, Daniel Hidalgo, his first, team second on the charge. And the Tigers locked in a little bit better here defensively early. Now Gebhardt will walk it up, bounces off to Cayenne. Little trap, defense again. Nice pass down low, and going up was Rowan, lost his balance. But draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. Great pass there that time from Cayenne Hargrave. Just threw a dart right into the block. Now Rowan will tickle the twine on his second free throw attempt of the game. A couple subs in for Erie. Gavin Turner has checked into the game. Callan Gebhardt has checked out. And also into the game is Noah Sasso. 3-ball long. Rebounded that time by Cepeda. Stolen there by Hargrave. Up to Rowan. Tigers break pressure nicely. Rowan almost lost it, now looking for the Calvary. Nice little backdoor cut there by Hargrave, and he will draw a charge. Charge there, Cayenne Hargrave bowled over the top of Isaiah Flores. And so it'll be Greeley Central basketball here, and a timeout by Greeley Central. We'll take a timeout as well. Tigers lead it 6-2 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire. Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiation. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Check, check, check. Okay. Hey, everyone. Sorry about that. Our soundboard, somebody came up and spilled something on our soundboard. And so, as you can imagine, fluid like a juice or soda and a soundboard, not a good combination. So our sound went down. But the good news is maybe I'm bad luck or something, because as soon as I left to get a new soundboard, the Tigers went on a run. Now they lead at 14-5 here. And a block foul called there on Erie. That is on Dennis Minute. Central trying to inbound here. They'll push it in. Trying to attack front court right. Tigers in a little zone trapping defense, kind of a 1-3-1. Tigers trying to rotate quickly, scramble, jumper, that's short, and rebounded nicely that time for Erie. They'll push it up the floor. That was Noah Kent on the breakout. Now driving in off the window, can't quite get it to fall, but a good drive there by Minute, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws here with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. So glad you could join us here, Tiger fans. And hopefully I'm coming through a little clearer and without a buzz, as the Tigers will extend their lead out to double digits here after the made free throw. Erie on the year, trying to, we were saying before our audio went down, just trying to get into the flow of things here in terms of where their season is at, and now that they're in league play, and I think that'll help a lot. The girls team, beset by a little bit of misfortune, they have lost several key players, and they have gone off the schneid tonight with the win. Boys trying to do the same. Little reverse layup, that's not good, and then another putback attempt. The Tigers had about 5 or 6 chances there. Now a little crazy layup, can't make that one, and finally put home there by Minute. The Tigers had trouble, looked like there was a lid on that bucket. Now here comes Erie, or excuse me. Greeley Central into the front court here. Now the Tigers with the ball. A little distracted here, trying to update some things behind the scenes. Kick out to Martinez, and a travel as he shuffled the feet. And I think that is one of the most called fouls in high school, is that little travel, as players just kind of get used to shuffling the feet before they put the ball on the floor. And that is not a travel, by the way, in the NBA, because the pivot foot is considered different. In fact, a lot of people think that NBA players are traveling all the time. That may partially be true, but actually the traveling rules in the NBA and high school and college are different. And so it's almost like you get an extra step in the NBA. And you almost think, well, it's the NBA. Don't make it easier. You should reverse those rules, right? Tigers trying to break out here. Hargrave with it. 12-point lead for Erie. Gebhardt kicks to the corner. Barnett fires the three. Oh, that was halfway down before it rattled out. Now a little kick. Drive off the window, and a pretty good cut and finish that time by Jacob Cepeda. For some reason, that's tough for me to pronounce. Now Gebhardt for three. Oh, just a hair too long for the freshman. Saved in, and here Greeley Central, you broke a cardinal rule. You got away with it. You don't save it under your own basket. And hey, that worked out for him, because down on the other end, getting the bucket and the foul was Sasso. This Tiger boys basketball team, 2-7 on the year. Lost a heartbreaker to Skyline last week. Fell to Chatfield, Golden, Pueblo County, Pine Creek. They beat Severance and Berthoud earlier in the year and trying to get back on track here. They're only 0-1 in league play, and that was the loss last week to Skyline, and a heartbreaker. That was tied under a minute. Now Hargrave with it. They'll drive it up the floor. Cayenne scans the floor. Dishes near side for Gebhardt. Rips through, drives to the short corner. He'll pull up, fire. A little too strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Central. They'll push it hard in transition down the paint off the window. Can't get it to go, and Gebhardt wasn't set by the time he got down there. And, well, they'll call that a foul. And 17-10, but a chance for Greeley Central to cut into that. Tigers got it to double digits. And we got our mics working, and all of a sudden, Greeley Central getting back in. Shot is up and short on the free throw there by Noah Sasso. This Greeley Central team, they are 5-6 this year in the 5A, 4A Northern League. Just a tick under 500. They knocked off Berthoud as well, and they knocked off Berthoud. That was 85-35. But right now on a 3-game losing streak coming into tonight against Meade, Thompson Valley, and Fort Collins. A tough little slate there, and they dropped all 3. Kick to Barnett. Barnett jab step, drives to the middle of the paint. Nice little drop pass there from the quarterback. Rowan couldn't quite catch it. Clean out, he'll kick. Hargrave wide open 3, and that one rattles home. Cayenne Hargrave from downtown. Lead back up to 9 under 3.5 minutes. In the open court is Central. They'll kick it to the corner. Tigers trying to trap down there. Good ball movement that time. Oh, and Trenton Rowan took a shoulder right to the schnoz. His feet were set, and they will call a charge. That's on Hidalgo. And we already talked about Trenton Rowan has a black eye, and he took that one to the kisser. Ooh. Now he'll be helped off the floor there by Skyler, the head trainer here at Erie High School. Full court press here by Central. Tigers trying to get it in. Barnett will drop it into Martinez. Marco went without the ball there and then threw it away. Tigers another turnover. I don't know how well you heard before our mics crashed, but it was a what we were saying is Callan Gebhardt said, hey, we got to work on limiting turnovers. Back to within 7 is Greeley Central. Now Hargrave, hard dribble off his own foot. Picked it back up. Now kicks here to the near side. Gebhardt backs it out near the timeline. Swings it into the middle to Turner. Turner will wheel out toward the far sideline. Resets between the circles. Gebhardt right hand dribble. Guarded closely, trying to break down Flores. Now he picks up his dribble. He's trapped. Will have to drop it off to Turner. And some very, very aggressive defense there by Greeley Central. Your coach Lucero in the timeout, I think you're saying, hey guys, they're overplaying. We got to get a back door. Full timeout, so we'll step aside. Quick 30-second break here on the ETN.
If you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School, well now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program as we get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. As the Tigers coming out of a timeout, getting trapped a little bit Central trying to go on a little bit of a run. And now Blake Barnett will inbound the basketball here. Little stack play on the inbound here by the Tigers. Barnett looks, drop it in here. An 8-3 run for Greeley Central. Barnett with the rip through, drives, tried to kick it, it was deflected, stolen by Central, trying to extend the run here and make it, thought that one was gonna drop, couldn't quite finish. That time was Sasso. And Colton Turner picks up, Gavin Turner picks up his second foul as Hidalgo will hit the first of his two. Now a 9-3 run. Good teams finish strong at the end of quarters, and the Tigers, they've got a lot of growth to do. A very inexperienced team coming into the year outside of Kyan Hargrave. And you do have a couple seniors, but seniors that didn't really play with each other last year. Trenton Rowan is a transfer from Flatirons Christian. He's a heck of a baseball player. Now Rowan will slow it up. Kick to the corner here. Little dive at the elbow. Nice find, Rowan down there. Oh, that one lipped out. Tried to get his own rebound. You can see the frenetic motor that Rowan has. Forces a turnover in the backcourt. Tries to go up strong and draws the foul. Trenton Rowan, a little monster back there right now. And he'll earn a trip to the free throw line. So Trenton Rowan wasn't on this roster last year in terms of seniors. We didn't see Noah Kent up with varsity, or Dennis Minute, or Isaac Black, or Kaysen Vogley. Those are the seniors. The Tigers have 6 of them. So you can see the discontinuity. The only 2 players that really scored much, obviously your leading scorer, Kyan Hargrave, back, and then Blake Barnett, who also did not really play before winter break with the Tigers. Not much anyways, as he had to, well, lead his team to a state championship title game berth in football was Blake. And was named first team All-State as a sophomore, the only sophomore on the list and at the quarterback position. So comes right back in the starting lineup. Just an athletically talented kid. Barnett trying to get out defensively there on Sasso. Sasso will drive, goes up hard, and a block is called on Rowan. And Rowan has been in the mix a lot tonight. He's already donning a black eye. He's got his right hand taped up. He took a charge to the chops and in there in the mix on that one. So just in the middle of everything right now. Back to the line goes Sasso. Sasso averaging 10.7 a game. That leads this Greeley Central team. Greeley Central pretty balanced. That's the only player in double digits for scoring as that shot from the line goes in. Sasso on the season coming in. As there's another turnover for Erie, and Sasso fires that one. That's off the mark, rebounded, tipped by Hargrave to Vogley. And Vogley gets fouled. He'll go down and shoot a pair. Kaysen Vogley, one of those players that you can just see has put a lot of time, and actually they'll call that foul on the rebound, the little control tip from Hargrave, so Hargrave will go to the line. Tigers up by 5 here. Oh. And Blake Barnett stepped off the block, and that nullifies the free throw. Mistake there. Once you're in the block, you're in the block. You know, once the ball bounces in, you can't leave. So a lane violation there. Tigers back in the 1-3-1 here. Kick into the middle. Runner off the glass, that's no good. Ball's partially blocked by Barnett. Vogley with the rebound, and up to Hargrave. Hargrave, a minute remaining here in this quarter. Little cut there. Kent off the glass gets it to go. A nice sharp cut by Noah Kent. Across the lane, or as we call it in the girls program, across the river. Now up to Hargrave. Hargrave, little spinning jumper. That's too strong. Rebounded there by Vogley. Goes up and can't get it to Vol. I was about to say, when I thought Vogley was going to the line last time for the Tigers, is that a kid, I had him as a freshman. And as a senior, you can tell he's put a lot of time in the weight room, has Kaysen. Younger sister Kyler, also a basketball player in the program, as that shot is off the mark. In the girls basketball program, rather. Now Kaysen will toe the stripe. And that one rattles out. Three ball on the way. Rebounded there by Turner. Tigers had transition, and Hargrave upset that he didn't get the ball quicker. Ball falls to Hargrave. Hargrave trying to reset everything here for Erie. Cayenne, 8 seconds left, trying to ISO here. Dumps it. Vogley in the lane, kicked it off his knee and out of bounds. And so last shot will go here to Central. And a wide open look here. Oh, couldn't get it off though. Tigers kind of with the Olay defense and too much time. And luckily for Erie, Central still not able to get it off. 24-17, Tigers lead it here at halftime. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN. You are watching the ETN.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, Come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are strong and we'll get through this together, but these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction in knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETNPatreon.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, for the start of half number 2. Brandon Bird, they just pulled, hey! They just pulled our thing, our scoreboard. Sorry, sorry folks, give us a second. They knocked our scoreboard offline. They unplugged it, as luck would have it. Okay, we revived it. They plugged it in. We hit the old reset. And 24-19 the score here. Tigers trying to notch win number 3 on the season here. Leading it by 5, but a long way to go in this one. Little drive cut off there by Barnett. Tigers have employed a 1-3-1 little trapping zone most of this game. high energy, a lot of hustle from this Tiger side. They're certainly, it's not for lack of effort. Good little run out there by Rowan. Drives hard off the window. Gets it to fall and one. Trenton Rowan. And so Rowan trying to go to the line for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. West attacking, front court left. Tigers still in the 1-3-1. They'll whip it to the corner. Down near side, a little drive. Up and under move, a good one off the window and in by Flores. Now Central trying to press here. Gebhardt with it. Tigers got the bucket on the little run out. Now Gebhardt trying to take his time, gets it right to the middle there for Manute. The Tigers will set up here with Hargrave. Cayenne will back up now. He'll right-hand dribble behind the back, averaging 15 points this year. Cayenne. Gebhardt picked up his dribble. Oh, and that one is stolen away. Tigers tried to skip one across. That was Hargrave, and then a little push called on the Hezzy. That's going to be on Erie. Kellen Gebhardt's second foul, second team foul as well for Erie. Little floater in, nice steal there by Hargrave. Has it one-on-one, trying to drive hard, gets bumped by Sasso. And he'll draw the foul on the floor. That was a smart foul there by Sasso. Not only did he foul Cayenne when he knew it was one-on-one and that was going to be tough, but he fouled him well before he got to the bucket, saying, hey, you're not going to shoot free throws on this either. So heady play there by the senior Sasso. Now Hargrave looking, wheels near side. Manute drives, spins in the lane, looking for help. Will bounce it back out to Rowan. Rowan guarded, man on man here, drives in the lane, kicks. Gebhardt fires the three ball, buries it home. The freshman drilled it from deep, and the Tigers back up 9. A little drive here near side. Oh, almost lost that one. Picking it back up. Rowan ahead for Cayenne, and he jams it home. Elevates, slams it. Cayenne Hargrave. Some excitement from the Tigers fans as they have their biggest lead at 11 here, 32-21. Wide open three on the way. That is in and out. Rebound there by Rowan. He immediately pushes the pace, now waiting for some reinforcements to arrive. Hargrave with it near the midline. Starts his dribble. Now we'll hand it off to Barnett. Tries to do the little handoff screen. The runner off the glass and in. Athletic play there by Blake. And now quickly back on D. Little floater pass on the baseline. Kick out, three ball. That's no good. Rebound is tapped away, and they're going to call a foul there on Manute. On the hold, they'll say he grabbed an arm. Was Dennis Manute, and he'll be replaced there by Marco Martinez. Marco, only a sophomore. You have Gebhardt, a sophomore, Barnett, a sophomore, Gavin Turner, a sophomore, Callan Gebhardt, a freshman, all getting a lot of playing time here. So almost feels like it did about 2 or 3 years ago for Erie. Struggled a little bit on the record, played hard, but pretty young team. They'd like to turn it around this year, though, especially with your best player being a senior in Cayenne Hargrave, as there's a nice drive and a layup up and in by Zapata. Now Hargrave weaves through the defense. No look pass off to Martinez, and that gets wiped away. Excellent block that time by Espinoza, and a steal there by Barnett. Got back on his horse and stole it. Barnett doesn't get to play defense on the football field, gets a little interception there. Now Turner into the game. Little stack set here on the inbound for the Tigers. Martinez will catch near the midline. Marco dumps to Cayenne. Cayenne scans, tries to use his screen, drives. Gets it all the way down the baseline, kicks it back to Marco. Tigers trying to wheel it around the arc. A little drive by Minute, and man, he almost got that to go. And actually, I beg your pardon, that was Colton Turner on the drive, and Colton couldn't quite get it to fall. That was like one of those TikTok trick shots almost, it looked like. That one is up there and in for Colton Turner, the junior. And Turner hits both. Tigers up 13 now. See if they can keep this momentum going. Tigers still in that little trapping set. Drive and a toss up. That's off the window, no good. Now Rowan will scoot it ahead to Hargrave. Hargrave run a lot of point this year. That one, oh man, you could hear the slap of the arm all the way up here through the headset, no call, and then a call on the other end, and one. That's going to draw some jeers, especially from the Erie crowd. Tell you what, sometimes the Erie crowd, they can be tough on officials. I think that's an understatement. 36-23. Flores trying and get to the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and does. And sub coming in here for Greeley Central. Aiden Miramontes will come in. Here comes the press again. Bucket good there for Erie. Looked away for just a second and completely missed it. My spotter, Dylan Richardson, shook his head too. Greeley Central still in the offensive set. Open three ball, that's short. You could just see it when it left the hand. A good read there by Turner. He rotated, got that steal on the inbound save. Nice pass ahead. Layup off the glass is good by Turner. And the Tigers up 14 here. That draws a timeout from the Wildcats. We'll take a timeout. 40-26 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. 40-26, Tigers lead it here. Kason Vogley checks into the game, as well as Noah Kent for the Tigers. Kyan Hargrave getting a breath. Colton Turner now run the top of the 1-3-1. Open 3 ball, and that just won't fall. And it's been the difference in this half. Greeley Central just cannot hit the open 3. Kent near side, Turner. Gavin drops it off. Oh, Martinez too hard off the window. It was a good little 2-man game down there, and Martinez just couldn't quite finish that time. Rising and dropping that one in was Cepadilla. Now Kent crossed the midline between the legs. Knocked away, and I think last one to touch it was Espinoza. That'll stay Erie basketball with 1:21 remaining here in quarter number 3. Drive, lay, up and good. Had the leverage, was Noah Kent, went downhill and tossed it off the window and got it to fall. Now a little spin, whips it across. Tigers, good scrambling, recovering defense. Tried to float it into the back short corner here. Tigers trying to defend the middle. Almost gave up an open look there from 3. Oh, a little tap there by Turner and had to run up the bleachers. Couldn't quite save it in time. Tigers, though, they've got some length in this program. When I first saw this team in tryouts back in November, like, holy smokes, there is some length up and down the program. JV, they've got some big bodies, so the Tigers, I think in a year or so, will not lack for size. And a foul called on a little push, and that'll be taken underneath by Central. They'll call that one a Noah Kent. 30 seconds left here in this first quarter. Tigers started the quarter, up 5 or 6, and now in double digits. That's what you want. Oh, and that one will cut it back to single digits. That was nothing but nylon there. Tigers done a good job keeping the lead for the most part with Hargrave on the bench. Kickoff far side. Turner to Martinez, and he lost it. 7 seconds left, and the layup is up and good. And that was a heck of a job closing the quarter there by Greeley Central. Chopped it all the way down to 7. They were trailing by 14. It seemed like just 30 seconds ago. We'll take a timeout here between quarters on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you for quarter number 4. Erie leads Greeley Central 42-35 as we start the quarter. Starting unit back out on the floor here for Erie. Gebhardt into Hargrave. Hargrave Drive it into the corner. Looking for help now. Out to Rowan. Rowan swings it. Barnett quickly to Gebhardt. Little drive. A lot of contact. No call either way. Oh, should have been a carry there. No call on that one, and the layup is up and good. And suddenly Central has it as a 2-possession game. Hargrave off to Barnett, drives into the paint, kicks into the corner. Gebhardt flashed the 3, now tried to drop it back door to Turner. It was red, layup is up and in, and it's a 1-possession game. And a hold called there. Cepadera. 5 fouls apiece for both teams. 1-possession game, only a 3-point lead here for Erie. It was 14 only about 2 minutes ago in game time. And the Tigers have just hit a cold streak. Basketball is a game of runs. And right now, Tigers got to find a way to squelch this one from Central. Up the sideline is Hargrave. Barnett fires the 3 off the front of the iron, off the window, no good. Rebounded in transition. Good knock away there by Barnett in transition. Off to Hargrave. Far side corner, dials up the 3 ball. That's too strong. Rebounded on the weak side that time by Colton Turner. Tigers will reset with Barnett between the circles. BB pass down low. Great one there by Barnett. Layup is up and in by Rowan, and a timeout from Coach Lucero. A heck of a dart there from Blake Barnett. The Tigers lead back to 5. We'll take a quick timeout here on the ETN. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, 44-39. Tigers on top here to Greeley Central. And that's one way to kind of end a little run, is a layup. Needed that, Erie did. Back to 2 possessions. Drive, kick. Ooh, almost could have been called a travel. In fact, I think I heard Coach Lucero yell walk. And Hidalgo makes the jumper from the short corner, back to a 1-possession game. Here comes Hargrave. He'll walk it up the floor. Cayenne with some smooth handles. The runner, too strong, tipped by Rowan. Couldn't quite get it back off the glass. I think he almost tried more than anything to tip and control it to himself. And now they're going to call a foul on Hargrave. And Hargrave picks up his 2nd foul. Cayenne walking back here. And a 3-ball hit. Tigers defense a little bit lethargic that time. And the 3-ball tied it up. We are all square. 9-2 run here from Greeley Central. And heck, really, I mean, Tigers were up 14. What was that? 37-23, I believe, at one point. Got to get stops. That's the key there. A little runner floater in the lane by Colton Turner gets it to fall. He's had himself a heck of a ball game. West on the attack. Little kick here to the near side. near side timeline, and that one is dropped in an off-ball foul. They're calling a double foul. And I think he said white 23, but there is no 23. There's a 24 out there. No, I guess they called, well, there was no Marco Martinez. I don't think he was out there either. A number 23, maybe that was just they mixed the colors there. Hidalgo, that's his 4th. In the corner, 3 ball, too strong. Offensive board putback is good. And we're tied again. Rowan pushes ahead. Tigers have been much better in transition here tonight. And a foul called, a little shove by Espinoza, and the foul's quickly racing up now. 7 on Greeley Central. And so in the 1-and-1 goes Colton Turner. Tigers gonna take Cayenne off the floor here. See how long he remains off the floor. Colton Turner, that one's too strong. Rebound offensively by Gavin Turner, and then they turned it over. In the open floor, floating, kick to the corner, 3 ball. Another open 3 that's missed by Central. Pushed ahead. And a turnover there by Marco Martinez. Tigers, too many turnovers here in the last 5 minutes. I mean, gotta clean that up. Greeley Central trying to take the lead since, I don't even know when they had the lead last. It's been a while. I think early first quarter, and that one rattled out. You're Erie, you're a young team, and you have been in these situations now a few times this season. Chance for some growth here. And Central still can't take the lead. 0 for 2 on that trip for Central by Flores. Hargrave quickly back into the game, was not out very long. Near side, that's Turner. He'll whip it right back. Off into the corner, long floater, another turnover. Erie just senseless passes, trying to force things that aren't there, and there's the layup up and in. I tell you what, as a coach, that'll drive you crazy.
You gotta tell Harris to pan down. He needs to get that baseline more than the stands up top. Tilt down.
Now a little floater off the window and in, and it's Colton Turner again. He's had a whale of a half. He's kept Erie afloat. He's been the little life jacket that Erie has needed in terms of offensive production. And Rowan got his hand, I think, pulled on. And that's the hand that's wrapped up. And, man, Rowan takes a beating. Rowan, a good baseball player. You don't want a hand messed with. That is one injury that's real difficult to overcome in baseball. And a timeout here. We'll take a quick timeout, 30 seconds on the Erie Tiger Network. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, 3:12 remaining, a tight one here, 48-48 here on the ETN. Tigers trying to get win number 3. Greeley Central trying to get to 500. Should be a good last 3 minutes here. But it's been all Greeley Central since about the maybe 92nd mark of the 3rd quarter. And Erie's been hanging on for dear life. See if they can turn the tide, because it was all Erie in the early part of that 3rd quarter. A little bounce off. Vogley catches, and a reach is going to be called on Sasso. And Sasso will pick up only foul number 2 as Vogley will head to the line. Vogley on the year, a 41% free throw shooter, 7 of 17. In the 1-and-1, and that one touched a few spots on the rim, but found its way the bottom of the nylon. Now 8 of 18, Vogley. There you go, rattles that one home, getting closer to 50%. Tigers as a team, 56% from the line. So one thing you don't want is to get in a free throw contest here. Greeley Central as a team from the line, 61%. So could come down to which team can kind of overcome some poor free throw shooting this season best. Tigers switch back to man-to-man. A little backdoor pass. Tigers really sitting low and gave up the layup. Reed Richardson with it. Now Colton Turner behind the back in the lane, off the window, couldn't get it to fall. And Turner will go to the line. Colton Turner, 6 of 10 on the year, the junior, 60% from the line. Man, I think this is gonna be, we'll have to have Dylan Richardson, our director, kind of keep a tally here of free throws between these two teams in these last 3 minutes. Tigers right now 2 of 3. That one is too strong. Turner tried to get his own rebound, punched the ball back, but it fell into the Wildcat hands. 50-50, 2.5 minutes left. Little pass to the corner. Tigers back to the man-to-man. They've been playing 1-3-1 all game and switched up their defense after that timeout. Crossover dribble, pull up, short. Picked up there by Hargrave. That's who you need for the Tigers to step up in a big way here down the stretch. Hargrave, crossover, down the lane, off the window. Couldn't get it to go as he went sliding into the pads. Teammates will pick him up, and now Kyan will head to the line. Kyan, a 72% shooter. 43 of 72 on the season. Kyan can't hit either there, and so Tigers still tied at 50. Man, that's tough. Your best free throw shooter couldn't hit those, and a layup on the other end is good. Tigers trail it by 2. Hargrave off to Barnett. Tigers try to inbound here. Hargrave gets the inbound in the corner, scans the defense, now drives it hard with the left hand up the floor. Hargrave into the slot, now driving. Turner, up and under move, off the window, can't get it to go. Rowan with the rebound, put back is up and in. Trenton Rowan, black eye, bum hand, bruised everywhere, got shoulder in the jowls earlier this game and doesn't care. He'll put his body on the line for this Tiger team. Rowan from the stripe buries it. Big one there for Erie. They lead it by 1. Central glides through the lane, off the window, and a block called on Trenton Rowan. And Coach Lucero upset with that one. And so now to the line goes Greeley Central. Told you this might turn into a free throw contest down the stretch here. First one, too strong. And on Max Preps, well, let's see here. 61% the senior Cepeda. And he hits that one tied at 53. And a timeout here from Coach Lucero. And that is a, let's see here, 30-second timeout. So we'll stick right here. 53-53, or Coach Lucero. What are you saying? I know, for those of you that don't know, through circumstance, I've become the JV girls basketball coach. And so spent a lot of time on the basketball floor this year. Tell you what, I've learned a lot from the girls. I'm looking down at Coach Lucero and what he's trying to draw up right now. He's trying to drop a play in that timeout. Wants something specific. Here on the little press break. Now, I think what's unfortunate for the Tigers, they actually called that timeout after they got the inbound in, which means that you can't run the baseline. I saw Coach Lucero kind of drawn up an X, wants his guards to cross each other here. Kind of into the corners. There goes one, there goes the other, and that worked to perfection. Good drop there. Now a 2-on-1, bounce off Rowan, draws the foul, but they're going to say it's on the floor. Doesn't matter, he's going to go to the line to shoot two. I guess it does matter because he made the shot, but that was clearly on the foul. It was a little fake, and that's when he got fouled. And so to the line goes Rowan. Good drop there by Coach Lucero. Tigers can't hit that free throw. 50% shooter on the year is Trenton Rowan going into that one, 11 of 22. Or at least coming into this game, rather. That shot is up, and it is good. And the Tigers lead again by 1. Minute 16 left. Cross-court pass in the corner now. That's their leading scorer for Greeley Central. They've got Colton Turner on him. Tigers still in the man defense here. Flores with it. He'll back it out near the midline. Trying to drive in, stops at the elbow, kicks to the corner, 3-ball on the way. That's nothing but air. Rebounded there by Barnett. Barnett will push it hard. Now he'll drop it back to Rowan, and now Hargrave. Here comes Cayenne to Turner. Colton wheels into the lane. Hard to the glass, off the window and in. Man, how good has Colton Turner been tonight for the Tigers? Another bucket, and he has put the Tigers in front by 3. A full timeout on the floor. We'll step aside real quick. 36 seconds left here on the ETN.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back in. 36.7 seconds remaining here. Huge lay-in by Colton Turner, and the Tigers lead by 3. Here come the Wildcats over the midline. Tigers still playing straight up man. In the corner, 3 balls, partially blocked. Oh, man, they're going to call a 3-shot foul there. Tell you what, though, the referee that called it, we had this crew last night in our girls' game. He's my favorite referee on the floor. I think he's pretty level-headed, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Coach Lucero does not like it. 3 free throws coming here. First one is good there by Isaiah Flores. 27 seconds left. Flores a 60% shooter, and he'll miss that one. Man, it's so tough to make these free throws with so much pressure. And I liken it to making 3-foot putts. I mean, it seems so routine until you have pressure. Shots up, that one is short, and a lane violation on Greeley Central. Wouldn't have counted anyway. 2-point lead here for Erie. Erie run the same play, a little bit better guarded, almost thrown away there. And they'll say that White stepped out. Greeley 2 of 5 here in this last 3 minutes. Erie, I believe, is actually 5 of 9. 20 seconds left. Greeley, they could take the lead with the 3-ball or tie it with the deuce. There's the kick, almost stolen. Little drive in, only 11 seconds left. Ball's on the floor, Tigers jump on it, and a foul called. No, a timeout is called. Now the Tigers can get it into a free throw shooter they like, and that one would be named Kyan Hargrave. 8 seconds left, up 2. This is not over, folks. You gotta hit free throws. You hit both, it's a 2-possession game, and you can pretty much turn out the lights, I think, with 8 seconds left. But you only hit one, and Greeley Central can come down and tie it up. You don't hit any, they come down and win it.
You gotta make one.
So you gotta make at least one here. Coach Lucero drawing a new inbound. Still a similar, it looks like gonna run that little X there. Eight seconds left. There's a good view up in the crow's nest. We won't show you on the camera. We don't want to hurt Erie strategically for future games, but you can imagine. You could see it on film, I'm saying, but you don't want to see him draw it up. So 56-54. Tigers lead it. Got to get the inbound here. If you're Greeley Central, you got to think that they will double Kyan Hargrave. And there's Kyan, gets it and gets fouled. Man, I tell you what, I don't know about that. You look at just the numbers, and this is where in high school you don't have the level of depth in terms of scouting. But you just take a quick peek and it's like, well, who do you want to not foul? There's only one guy above 70% outside of Callan Gebhardt who's only shot 5 free throws all year, and that's Kyan Hargrave at 72%. Tigers backing off the line here. Hargrave short on the first. And Kyan has missed 3 in a row. Now it's a must make if you're Kyan. Because you do not want to, you don't want to see a 3-ball go through the air. You will pucker up tight, because that means you can find your way in the L column. So you got to hit this one. Hits it. Okay, Tigers up 3. 1 possession. Here comes Greeley Central. Pressure on them. 4 seconds left. Taking their time. fake. They can't get it off. And, oh, man, just not enough presence of mind there. That was kind of just slowly taken up the floor by Flores. And the Tigers pull away with the win. 57-54. Gritty win down the stretch. Tigers get their 3rd win of the season, and Greeley Central rather, falls to 2 games under 500. So glad you could join us for tonight's basketball game. We'll be back Friday for both girls and boys basketball games. For Harris and Dylan, I'm Brandon. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, Tiger fans, I'll chirp at you later.